Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for October 11th. We're looking at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair. This pair has created a second inside bar day in a row. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 77.06, possibly as low as 76.25. Look for some resistance around 77.05 and look for some support around 76.50. Now the Euro-USD pair, this pair closed down just by 1 or 2 pips, created somewhat of a doji bar as well as an inside bar. We are looking for it to potentially go as high and hit resistance around 137.50, possibly hitting support at 135.25. Now the pound US dollar pair, it also created an inside bar, closed down. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 157.33, possibly as low as 154.57. Look for some resistance around 157.15 and look for some support around 155.25. Now the US Swiss, this pair created an inside bar, did close up during this last session. We are looking for it to possibly go as high as 0.9192, possibly as low as 0.8958. Look for some resistance around 0.9140 and look for some support around 0.8950. Now, as far as news analysis go, we do have tomorrow the jobless claims change for September for the pound released at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that one is that it's going to be released, that it has moved from 20.3K to 24.0 K, which would be negative news for the pound. We also have, it looks like the Fed is releasing their FOMC minutes report at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have the Bank of Japan releasing their published minutes for September 6th through the 7th board meeting. That is being released at 7:50 p.m. Eastern Time. And then we also have the Australian employment change being released for September at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that one is that it has moved from a negative 9.7K to a positive 10.0K. They're showing that their unemployment rate has held at 5.3%. Now, what am I looking for during this next session? Well, I'm definitely looking for breakouts from these inside bars. We have the US Swiss here, potentially breaking to the downside. We have an area here of support, and then just a little bit lower we have another area of support. If we do move down to that point, which is definitely possible, look for about a 45 pip move and then an 85 pip move. It would mean a fairly large range day, but as you can see, we do have those. Now the pound US dollar pair, it also created an inside bar day. It definitely moved to the downside, almost closed on its lows, not quite. Looking for the move to the downside more than the upside on this one. Looking to short around the 155.23 mark and then exit right at the 155.00 mark, as we usually have an area of support at that level, support or resistance at the 00 level, and I'm thinking that if it moves lower that it will kick in at that point. Pound US dollar pair, looking for, we did have a doji bar, which can be a signal of a reversal. It did not happen, did not break the high here. We have an area of resistance, which over here, if you look, we have that same area of resistance. I am looking for the jump between, we have a little bit of a window below the low and above this high. And this would be a move of about 43 pips. So if we get a market that comes down to the 135.63 mark, look to short, and I'm looking to buy back around the 135.21 level. Now, the US-Japanese yen pair continues to move lower. Just continues to move lower. Continues to move sideways. It closed lower today. We have a strong area here of support, strong area of resistance to the upside. We are consolidating down as well. If you draw a trend line here, have a couple of points. It's just getting smaller and smaller as time goes by. I do believe we are due for a breakout, basically to the upside, looking for a break above the 76.84 up to the 77 mark, and then to the downside 76.56 looking to short, and then looking to buy back at around the 76.00 level. I hope that helps, and until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.